I rang Armagh and they can walk over. Seamus.
TJ heading for another All-Ireland final, heading up to Cork Park. Upbeat about the whole thing?
Yeah, we're very upbeat. The lads are very relaxed. We're just heading out. We're just about to head off now. We're stopping in the sheepwalk for one of our sponsors for a cup of tea and a sandwich, and we're heading there to the Lucan Spa where we're staying for the night. And the lads are pretty relaxed, so we're just hoping that they keep relaxed until tomorrow evening at 3:30.
And tomorrow at 3:30 you take to the field against Armagh. Do you know much about them?
Well, we always know that Armagh they're always fairly big and physical and fairly strong, and they won the under-16 2 years ago, so this is probably their minor team coming through. But the one thing that we have over them is that they have never beaten us at underage. They have never beaten us at any stage at underage. So psychologically we have that little bit of an advantage over them, and hopefully the lads will go through tomorrow. They've worked exceptionally hard this year, and both Pete and I can equally say, having been involved with teams over the last couple of years, that this is probably the most committed team that we've ever worked with.
So you believe they have the right ingredients to make it 3 in a row?
Definitely they have the right ingredients. If it goes right on the day, as you know, the bounce of the ball a lot can depend on it, but they have everything that's going for them. They're committed, they're good hurlers, they have the right attitude, and hopefully it's just going to go right tomorrow for them, Stephen.
We wish you luck. TJ, I'll speak next to Pete Higgins, another of the team mentors. And Pete, you've done a lot of training throughout the winter and throughout the early part of this year, and do you think it's all come right at the right time?
I think so. You know, the lads have put in a lot of training. They've trained pretty hard. Anything we've asked them to do in training, they've done it, and with a full heart. So I think at this stage they're at their peak. So we're hoping tomorrow that, as TJ said, they're at the right bounce of the ball, and we'll have that cup in our hands on the way home.
How important would it be for hurling in Mayo at underage level to bring home the cup?
Well, Stephen, to win the first one a few years ago, it was a great achievement, and for the last 4 years now we've won 3, and to win this year would make it a 3 in a row, a hat-trick, and it would illustrate the way Mayo hurling is going, that it's on the up and up all the time. And I think to bring home that cup tomorrow evening, which I'm pretty sure we will do, it will reinforce that view that Mayo hurling is on the up and up.
And hopefully you can transfer that onto higher levels in the future. Exactly.
We start at the bottom. They've done it in Ballina, they've done it in Belmullet, they've done it in Castlebar, Ballyhonus and Turin, and bring players up to minor level. And we would hope that out of that will come a good senior team within the next few years. I'd be very hopeful.
Pete, thank you. And finally to John Tide, the team captain. And John, the honour of playing at Croke Park must be something special for a player.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to it now. It was we're first set for August, but unfortunately had to be put back a few weeks. But still we're all focused on it now and looking forward to it. And hopefully we won't be overawed by it, but I don't think we will be at this stage. We're all very relaxed and looking forward to it.
And for you yourself, what would it mean to raise that cup?
Yeah, it'd be great just to walk up the steps and wave the cup at the fans. I don't know how many will be there now, but just to get up the steps and look down and everyone will be class.
And your role as captain, finally, just looking ahead to tomorrow afternoon, just before the game, I'm sure you'll have a word or two for the team as well.
Yeah, just try and get them psyched up before we go, and the dressing room is the main thing. I think they're all focused and all the preparation is done now. Just get the mental attitude right just before the game, the final few minutes.
And you can bring home the cup.
Yeah, we will definitely, no doubt.
John, thank you very much.
Cheers.
And just before we wrap up, just TJ, one final word.
Yeah, Stephen, I just like to pay tribute to all our sponsors. I think that we, as Pete says, there's a great attitude in Mayo hurling. We'd like to first of all thank Michael Murray of Connacht Scaffolding, who sponsored the jerseys, to John Healy of the Sheepwalk in Bar and Restaurant, who sponsored the polo shirts, JJ O'Hara and Foxford, who sponsored the togs and socks, and to Home Care Medical Supplies in Culturema for the bags for the guys. And indeed, this evening, for this little short interlude that we have here on the video, to Seamus Mullinan, who has provided the video here this evening, to all those, and Paul Casey down in Swinford as well, we'd like to say a sincere thanks for the faith and the trust that they've put in Mayo hurling, and I'd like to, on behalf of everybody, to thank them all.
Okay, TJ, thank you. Thanks so much, David.
Yeah. Keep it going, bunch of...
Don't forget to photograph the sheep as well, dear Pat.
Hey, lad. No, I got him done.
Mayo goalkeeper last year when they won the title, defeating Longford in the final. Now, Michael, It's Armagh this time. What are your feelings on it?
Well, it's going to be a close game, anyways, but I'd say we should come through in the end.
Now, you defeated Longford last year. It was a tough game. You finished strongly to win that. You came from behind. Are you expecting today that Armagh will provide every bit as strong of opposition?
Yeah, if not more. It should be a very, very strong opposition now.
Are you nervous in any way now as you face yet another final?
A small bit, not too bad.
You remain confident of victory. The team are well prepared and motivated.
Yeah.
OK, Michael, thanking you. And what's it like, Kenneth, to remember a very strong Mayo panel?
Well, I suppose very flattering to think that you're one of the best players in Mayo and you're on such a panel as this.
How do you feel about the chances today against the Orchard County of Armagh?
I feel a very good chance. Like, if we weren't in it, we couldn't win it, but since John Mahon said if we're in it, we can win it.
Thank you, Kenneth. Bernard, you were a member of the panel last year that defeated Longford in the final. This year you're on the team at full-back. How does it feel?
Well, it feels great to be here now, and I know it's going to be a tough match, but I'd say we can do it.
Now, you've prepared very well for this game, came through some tough games in the early stages. Do you think will that stand you in good stead today?
Oh, well, no, we're a fairly fit team. We've been training for a good while, and about 3 times a week. But I'd say we're all right, and we can do it.
Mayo fullback Bernard Barrett. You were a member of the Mayo team last year on the panel that defeated Longford after a pulsating struggle. This time you're on the team at left corner back. Has the team prepared very well for this contest?
Well, we've prepared well all year. We've been training for months now, 2 or 3 nights a week at least, at matches and challenge matches, and the team's gelled very well together now.
Did you feel in the early rounds of the competition, the games you won, that they served as excellent match practice for today's final?
Oh yes, especially the match against Longford and Tyrone were very good for the team. They brought the team together, and we had a great spirit in the team after that match.
That's Anthony Golden, left corner back. Regan at right half back, one of 2 Ballyhonus men on the team. Don, Ballyhonus, or Mayo rather, have prepared very well for this game today.
Well, we've been training now for a long time, and it's a great feeling now to be up here.
How many training sessions have you put in since the start of the competition?
Oh, I've no idea. Too many. Well, you know, train twice a week, roughly every week.
You feel preparations have gone well and you're all ready to go?
Oh, very well. We're ready for Armagh now. We should win, hopefully.
Don Regan, right half, Mayo minor team. Paddy Barrett, a centre half back. Paddy, your game has improved considerably in all matches this year, and you've made the centre half back your own position.
Yeah, it's great to be part of a team like this in Croke Park, you know, Mayo team, All Ireland and everything. It's brilliant. Be part of it.
The defence, Paddy, has been highly impressive throughout the competition, none more so than in the semi-final when they were really put up to it by a strong Tyrone challenge, and you repulsed that challenge impressively.
Yeah, the backs have been very good this year, like, you know, getting good ball up to the forwards. It's been important for the forwards to do well today, like, because if we can hold the Armagh defence, there's a good chance.
Of all positions, Paddy, centre half back would be your favourite.
Yeah, definitely, you know, you're involved all the time, you know.
Paddy Barrett, half back, the very experienced Martin Lydon. Martin, you've been through all this before. Do you see any difference now a year on?
No, it's the same commitment this year as the team last year. We're well prepared as we were last year. I think we'll do it again because it was the same commitment shown as last year, and we're all well fit and everything, like, you know.
You had to work very hard in last year's final, Martin, in the sense that you came from behind and finished highly impressively. Are you expecting every bit as strong a challenge from Armagh today as you got from Longford last year?
Oh, I expect just as much. Yeah, we played Armagh in the semi-final last year, and they're a very tough team. They're very fit, but I don't think we'll be going behind today.
And Armagh would have quite a number of the team that played in that semi-final last year here today.
That's right. We've about 6 or 7 ourselves, you know, so there's a lot of experienced fellas in the team, so I think we should do it.
Training has been very intensive, Martin, throughout. That should stand you in good stead today.
Oh, there's awful training. Yeah, 2 or 3 times a week for the last 2 months training, and I think we're all well fit now for the challenge.
Martin Lydon, left half back. It's me, Shane Sweeney, one of the two. Shane Sweeney, yeah. One of the 2 midfielders. Now, Shane, you've been very impressive throughout the championship so far. Midfield has been one of your strong points.
Yeah, well, myself and Kieran did pretty well. I didn't start first against Longford, but I came into midfield against Longford and played all right, and played pretty well against Tyrone, so we've been doing pretty well in midfield.
Shane Sweeney, very good understanding with your midfield partner.
I would say that anyhow. He's playing right,
Armagh midfield very strong, but you think you'll be able to maintain control there?
Yes, we'll do our best there and give it all we have.
The midfielders, Shane Sweeney and Kieran Conroy. impressive throughout the championship so far. What's your feelings on today's game?
Well, we should win it anyway. We should do the business today. We've been training very hard, like, and team spirit is great, like, and we're all working as a team.
Would you say the team is very well motivated?
Oh, very, yeah. TJ's got us motivated to the hill, so he has.
Declan Cafferty, right half forward. Adrian Hession, the centre half forward, or leader of the attack. Adrian, you have a very strong forward line. Do you feel that should stand you in good stead today against a strong Armagh back line?
Oh yes, definitely. We've proved all through the year, like, that we've put up good scores against Longford and Tyrone, like, so I feel that the forwards won't let us down today.
You're confident of victory?
Oh yes, definitely. We have to be.
Adrian Hession, leader of the attack, centre half forward. Through it all before, John, All-Ireland medal last year at minor level, going for the double this time.
Yeah, it'd be great if we could do it now. We're really confident at the moment, fairly relaxed, and no one's up tense yet or anything.
You came from behind last year, you were the full forward, you had a key role that day, now you're at left half forward. Adapt to the position without any great problem?
No problem at all. Play there for the club, like, play there since under 14 really, like, in the forwards. Anywhere in the forwards at all suits me, don't mind.
John Tighe, left half forward. Forward, Nigel, your brace of goals swung the semi-final against Tyrone. Are you hoping for the same opportunities today?
Definitely, yeah. If we can get the ball into the full forward line, we'll do the business.
There's an opinion that the Armagh defence is much stronger than the Tyrone defence in the semi-final, but do you feel your forwards are still good enough to breach it?
Against Tyrone we didn't show. It's simple as that. We didn't get good enough ball, we didn't have a chance, so if we get the ball, if the defence is good, we'll still do it.
Nigel Reap, right corner forward. From Belmullet, one of 3 Belmullet men on this team. Derek, you have a responsible job there in front of the post. Do you like the full forward position?
Yeah, love it. Favourite position.
You'll be hoping for openings to breach the Armagh defence today and grab a few majors.
Yeah, hopefully now, if everything goes according to plan.
Derek MacDonald, the full forward. Loftus, Joe, you played very well in the semi-final against Tyrone. Are you hoping you'll be able to maintain that form today?
I am, yeah, hopefully. If it goes well in the day, we'll do well.
I believe that you're lightning fast as a corner forward. You move very quick into scoring position.
I won't know about that now. I'll try my best, you know, just get there in the day.
Team very well motivated today?
Excellent, yeah. We're going to do it, yeah.
Joe Loftus, left corner forward, very confident. Start for a bad injury there. Hugh, you're on the mend.
Well, not yet, but it's getting better, but it didn't come in a week or two further on, and maybe, but I'm not on, but the lads should do who were there.
If you're called upon to come in today, Hugh, you will be fit and ready to answer the call.
Oh, I will, yeah, but the lads who are on should do it.
You remain very confident. They've trained hard.
Oh yeah, all year now, and all the attendance at all trainings has been brilliant, like. And say if everyone like, they do the laps, they do everything, no complaining, like.
So what you're saying, Hugh, is there's a great team spirit which should help in the quest for victory.
Yeah.
That's Hugh Rowan on the Mayo minor panel. Little over 3 hours to go now to the All-Ireland minor final. Are the spirits in the camp high?
Oh yes, very high. Although we've won it in the last 2 years, and the mood in the camp is like, TJ knows himself that we can do it, and I think the players believe it too, like, and hopefully we'll be coming back with the cup.
Confidence has been high in training throughout.
Yes, we have very good training all year. Since I just joined the minor panel about 2 months ago, and the training's been excellent. Like, everyone's been very cooperative, and we have brilliant training sessions.
Team mentors have put in a lot of work with the team. You feel that should stand them in good stead today?
Oh yeah, TJ and Peter have been excellent all year since we started training, and Pete has a long way to come after work, and TJ the same, like, and TJ, he's involved in Ballina Hurling too for the last couple of years, and he's been a great motivator for the team, like.
A confident Andrew Howard as we now march on to the All-Ireland minor hurling final. The team training currently in Leixlip. Thanks is expressed to the chairman of Leixlip Club for making the grounds available. This is the last puck around before the big one. In a few hours' time, the team will proceed on to Croke Park for the All-Ireland minor hurling final against Armagh. The Mayo minor panel.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's great honour, yeah. Just can't wait to get there today and beat them.
A lot of effort has been put in.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of trainings and effort, yeah. So we deserve it anyway.
And with me now is John Gallagher here. John, looking forward to the big game.
Oh yeah, ready for the game now, and ready to bring the cup back to Mayo.
The team has worked very hard in training.
Yeah, we worked hard for this, so we deserve to win.
John Gallagher, one of the member of the panel. Brendan McGrath. Brendan, the team mentors have put in considerable work with the side.
They have. They put in a lot of work.
They work very hard all year round.
And you're hoping it'll pay off today?
It's a bit better. That's Colin Forster.
Colin Forrestal, the man from Westport Club, the only member from Westport on the panel. Is that right, Colin?
That's right, yeah.
You've worked very hard throughout for this game.
Oh yeah, all fair like.
Would you say the side is very well motivated?
Oh definitely, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
And you remain confident of victory?
Oh definitely, yeah. We're going to win.
Colin Forrestal, Westport.
Paul Dwan.
Paul Dwan, Castlebar Mitchells, one of two Castlebar Mitchells members of the Mayo panel. What's the feeling in the camp?
Confident, no, confident. Hopefully we'll do the business today, you know.
A lot of hard work has been put in.
Oh, a lot of training, yeah. Hopefully worthwhile, like, you know.
James Carty Knock.
Yeah.
James, what's the feeling in the camp at the moment? 3 hours to go.
Everybody's very confident at the moment and relaxed, and they're all raring to get going, and hopefully we can win it now.
Do you feel that the games you've played earlier on the competition will stand to you now?
The Longford game, the Tyrone game, because both teams were tough and they came back well in the end and put us under a lot of pressure. We're all gaining from experience.
So the match practice will serve you well, James?
Hopefully now, hopefully. Pat Frayne.
Pat Frayne, you've put in a lot of work here as a member of this panel. Every member has really put it in. Do you feel at this stage now that you're well prepared?
Oh yeah, definitely, because the last 2 months been 3 nights a week, every night down to Balnair, so hard training down Balnair, so it's been put in definitely, and I think it'll all pay off today.
How many sessions would you have put in since the semi-final?
Oh, I'd say something to 30s, I'd say. It's been 3 or 4 nights a week, every week.
Patrick Frayne of Tory. Now I'm joined by Paul McCann, this very stylish hurler. Paul, you've played on the under-16 team there against Armagh, so you've some idea of the type of challenge that you face from the Orchard County.
Yeah, they're tough opposition, all right. You know, they're not going to give up too easy.
Will they have many members of the current under-16 team that could be on the minor team today?
Well, the full-back and maybe a couple of midfielders that will be on that team. They're pretty influential in the under-16s.
A lot of hard work has gone in, Paul. The 2 games that you've played, you've had to come through and work hard on them. Do you feel that's going to be with you today as you go out to face Armagh, the match practice?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. You know, hard matches to stand you in the end.
That's Paul McCann, one of 4 Ballyhonus men on the Mayo minor panel.
Darren Greeny, Castlebar.
Darren Greeny, Castlebar, one of 3 Castlebar Mitchells men on the panel, is that correct? Yes. Martin Lydon, the left half back, who was on last year's team. What's the feeling in the camp at this stage?
Confident, as a few of them said already. I think we've put in a lot of work, and I think it should pay off today as well.
The team mentors, Pete Higgins and TJ Turrell, have done considerable work with the side. Do you feel your skill level has improved considerably?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We've done a lot of skill work over the last few months, especially since the last game against Tyrone there. We did a lot of skill. I think we've come up with an awful lot since that.
So now we've spoken to each and every member of the Mayo panel except the 2 team mentors, and now I'm going to have a word with those men. Pete Higgins, the joint team manager. Pete, the spirit seems to be very good among the lads.
It is actually, Willie. There's a great camaraderie between all the lads, regardless of which club they came from. Over a period of the last month of training, they've built up this comradeship between one another, and you can see it out there today. Lads, regardless of which club they are from, they're playing with anybody, and there's a great spirit within the team.
TJ, considerable work has been put in with the side since the semi-final against Tyrone. Where are the areas in particular you felt the side had to work on?
Well, we certainly had to work on our overall skill work and our striking, and we've spent a lot of time on that. Spent an awful lot of our training sessions on striking and improving the skill work, and the lads have considerably improved. As well as that, some of them were involved in the senior championship as well, and they're involved in their own minor championship. And since that, it has improved, and we're very confident that we're going to do it today. And as Peter says, this is the most committed bunch of Mayo lads that have ever come out of the county.
Pete, you have a very good record in this grade. 3 wins in 4 years and going for a hat-trick of titles today. How do you account for the success of the county at this level?
Well, you know yourself, Willie, in hurling it doesn't start in the space of 1 year or 2 years. It's something that started maybe 10 years ago. In clubs like Ballina, where they started in underage structure, in Ballyhonus, the same in Castlebar, in Westport, and in the latter years in Belmullet. And it's the work of those clubs that's shown up here today. It's not the work of TJ and myself. Okay, what we do is we bring together what's been happening over those 10 years, and we mould a team of 15 or 25 in this case of committed players to build up a panel. And it's not just a tribute to TJ and myself, it's a tribute to all the hard-working club members that are involved in hurling throughout the county, and they can take equal credit for what's happened over the last couple of years as TJ and myself.
Now TJ, training has been intensive, but your earlier games in the competition should stand you in good stead for today's joust against Armagh.
Well, that's right. I mean, we've put in a lot of hard work, as well as the championship games. We played a lot of challenge matches as well, and we went down to Athenry. The Galway clubs have been absolutely fantastic in providing good challenge matches for us. The likes of Armagh and Athenry, and any of the clubs in Galway, you know, will always give us a challenge. But I'd like to expand on what Pete said there. I mean, today is a new era. There's 3 Belmullet lads on this team today, and that surely speaks for the amount of work that's been done in the county. And there's guys like Martin Lennon and Aidan Barrett and those down out in 40 miles out beyond Ballina. We were only talking about it yesterday when we were coming through Ballahadreen, that those lads were only halfway at that stage, you know, and it's like that the amount of work that's been put in, both at county level. As Pete says, we have to harness the talent from the other clubs, but the real credit really goes to the troops on the ground in the clubs. And I'd like to pay a tribute to them.
Pete, there's a very high level of discipline among the team members. I noticed since I arrived here yesterday evening. There's also tremendous spirit and camaraderie among them. Do you think that is vitally important for today's game? In other words, you seem to have struck the right chord with the player.
I think, Willie, it's very hard to put a finger on it, why that is there. There's one thing that we've said from day one in training: discipline is number one. And it's a funny thing the way people respond to discipline. Lads have given up a hell of a lot. There's one lad here, actually, he was supposed to be best man today at a wedding, and I'd like to pay a special tribute to him, and actually that's Colm Forrestal. Colm himself actually had to thumb into training into Castlebar and thumb home after training. And that brings out the best in other fellas as well. When the rest see a guy like Colm doing it, there was a few other lads that were supposed to go away as well for various weekends, and they cancelled different engagements to come to training and just to come to challenge games. And when the rest of the panel see what they are doing, Willie, they lift their game as well. And it's one thing builds up on top of another, and they are a very, very committed bunch. And it's because of the fact, yeah, we have 25, 26 at this stage, very committed players, and they all lift. It's like the rising tide lifts all boats. That's what's happened in this case, I think.
TJ, you defeated Tyrone in the semi-final in Ulster County. Do you feel that would be an advantage today to give you an insight into Ulster hurling?
Well, the one thing we've said to the lads, Armagh have never beaten us at underage. I mean, we have a psychological advantage over them. We've beaten them at under 16, we've beaten them at minor, we beat them in the All-Ireland minor semi-final last year. Armagh have never beaten us, and this is what Pete and I have been trying to instill into the lads over the last week or two, to build up their confidence, to tell them that they're the best panel of hurlers at their level in the country, and there's no question at all about that. They are the best panel of hurlers in the country at their level, and we've instilled that into them. And I have no doubt today that we're going to go out, and Armagh are going to be looking at us and saying they're going to be looking at our successes over the last 4 or 5 years. We won an under 16 in 91 when we made the breakthrough, under 16 and minor in 92. We had a barren year in 93, and 94 and 95 we won the minor. So I mean, the thing is, we're not one bit intimidated by Ulster hurling. They're tough, hard, strong hurlers, but our lads are equally as good. And I have no doubt in my mind that the lads that go today wearing the green and red of Mayo, that they're going to start off a week that's going to be hopefully culminated by Sunday week when the footballers will bring back the Sam Maguire. But we'll bring back our own cup to Mayo this evening.
TJ Terrell then and Pete Higgins, joint managers of the Mayo minor team. Hotel here in Lucan, and getting ready for the next important part of the journey, heading for Crow Park. TJ Terrell in banter there with the team. Good camaraderie indeed as they leave the hotel, confident that they can add yet another All-Ireland minor title to their impressive total, going for their 3rd title in 4 years, now boarding the bus at this stage. 26-member strong panel. TJ checking to make sure everybody is in it, and still alighting from the hotel. John Joe Kelly, Mayo Hurling Board official, coming out there now, Secretary of the Hurling Board. Aidan Brennan, County PRO alongside him, and Pete Higgins, the joint manager, the last man to come out there. Just checking to make sure that all 26 strong panel are present. TJ seems quite happy. He's got the notebook down by his side. Everything seems to be in order as they get ready for the most important part of the journey now, the journey to Crow Park for the All-Ireland minor hurling final between Mayo and Armagh. The Cusick stand entrance to Crow Park at 1:30. The Mayo team beginning to go in now. Quite a large amount of buses pulling in from both sides. Armagh have big support here as well as Mayo. The Mayo players now moving in. Croke Park official talking there with TJ Turrell and Aidan Brennan in turn, just checking to make sure everything is okay, and the players will go straight in once everything is verified. As the players continue to get off the bus there, a 26 strong panel of players. The team has just been announced on the way to the game. There are 11 substitutes. Very strong panel of players. 3 players from last year's team. Pete Higgins' son there is the team mascot. He's standing there alongside the players as they await now to gain entrance to the ground on the new Cusick stand side of Park and Crokick. Joint team manager Pete Higgins now alighting from the bus. He's got the bag there as well. One of the other players coming out now. Still a number of players yet to come out. The official checking there with one of the mentors to see that everything is okay. The official attired in blue blazer, coming Lucas Gael official. The players continuing to alight from the bus. Out comes Anthony Golden there. The man from Ballina Stephenites, Anthony Golden, the helmet and the hurley. Don Regan coming out there now, the Ballyhonus clubman. John Gallagher, another Ballyhonus clubman, and Paul McCon, another Ballyhonus clubman, coming out there. TJ Turrell, the man from the Ballina Stephenites club, originally from the Lee Mellows club in Galway. Pete Higgins, a Galway man as well, living in Ballyhonus. He's formerly from Mount Balliol. Both have done a great deal to promote the game of hurling in the county over the last few years. Indeed, credit is due to many officials throughout the county for the Trojan work they have done. Very important day for the Mayo team. The 3rd time in 4 years they've reached an All-Ireland minor final. They were victorious last year against Longford in that league. They got their cherished wish this year to play an All-Ireland final in Bork and Crokick. The pitch that every player's aspirations aim towards. John Joe Kelly getting the Lucasade out there now, ensuring that there'll be enough refreshments. The bananas are coming out as well. Pete Higgins, the joint team manager, taking those out. Players still alighting from the bus, a number of them still to come out there. Aidan Brennan, the county PRO, checking that everything is in order. And John Joe Kelly coming out there again now. TJ Turrell with some more Lucasade and the bag. John Joe Kelly with the Tipperary bag there. Native of Tipperary, from Latin Cullen. Same club as the great Nicholas English. Checking that everything is okay. I think everything is in order. They're ready to move on in now. Yes, Aidan Brennan leading them in. And the bus driver coming out there now, just having one final check to make sure that the players and officials have got everything, because he's got to park the bus. Yes, I think everything is in order. Yes, okay. While fáilte speisialta de lucht féchanna agus lucht féisteachta an ócáidúntaach seo. Tá súlagan go man fortanna bhas á gréadachan speisialta. Cleifeh chréibh amóna míonúr ranóg sína héireann aniu I do Wio agus Ardwacha I Bork and Crokick. Welcome viewers to the All-Ireland Minor C Hurling Championship Final between Mayo and Armagh at Croke Park today. Mayo are going for the 3 in a row in the minor grade, or their 4th All-Ireland title in 5 years. It's a cold, blustery day here in Croke Park. The sun is shining temporarily. Over the last 10 minutes or so it's come out. Before that it was rather nervous. Looking at the lineouts then, the Mayo team in goal, Michael Murphy. The full back line, Kenneth Caron, Bernard Barrett and Anthony Golden. The half back line, Don Regan, Paddy Barrett and Martin Lydon. Elora Porkett, Shane Sweeney and Kieran Conroy. The half forward line, Declan Cafferty, Adrian Hession and John Tighe. The full forward line, Nigel Reap, Derek MacDonald and Joe Loftus. The Armagh team in goal, Kieran Hatzer. The full back line, Martin Gillespie, Keelan and McShane, JJ Sheridan. The half back line, Raymond Murray, Stephen Murray, Martin McArdle, Elorna Porkett, Paul McCormick and BF McCann. The half forward line, Conor Breen, Paul McKernan, Shea McCauley. The full forward line, Gerard Enright, Gareth Moan and Liam McGreevy. The referee for today's game is Christy Byrne of Wicklow. The breeze or the wind in the first half will be blowing into the canal end of the field. We wait to see which side will win the toss, as the referee is yet to call the 2 captains together. And that's a start for Mayo. Of the over the Cusick stand side of the field. It's very close to the sideline. It's gone out over the sideline. It resumes. After 4 minutes play in this first half, Mayo getting the opening score, a goal from John Tighe, their left half forward and captain. It will be a line ball to Armagh when play resumes in the Cusick stand side of the field, about 60 yards out from their own goal, and will be taken by their right half back, Raymond Murray. Raymond Murray then, up he comes to it now. Another low of Jarrickman. He drives it forward there, very close to the sideline. It's kept in place somehow there by Mayo's Anthony Golden. It's got out over the sideline now. Referee, however, has awarded a free end there for a foul on an Armagh player. And the free will be taken by their centre half back, I would think, Stephen Murray. About 45 yards out from the Mayo goal. Stephen Murray coming up to take it. Sends it in now. They'll drop within 20 yards of the Mayo goal. Pulling on it first time there for Armagh is their left half forward, Shea McCauley. McCauley gets it across there to Gareth Moan. Gareth Moan to Gerald Enright. Gerald Enright drives it in. Waiting there for Mayo is Don Regan and Paddy Barrett. Paddy Barrett gets it out there to Martin Lydon of Castlebar Mitchells and Mayo. And Martin Lydon pulls on it first time. It's perilously close to the sideline. It's kept in play over there by P.F. McCann of Armagh to Paul McCormick. McCormick is fouled in transit, and it will be a free end to Armagh. This free will be about 55 yards out, about 15 yards in from the sideline. And Paul McCormick will take it. Paul McCormick, another low of Jarrickman. P.F. McCann from the Fianna. He takes it now. Paul McCormick sends it in. It'll drop very close to the Mayo goal line, but it's taken down confidently there by Bernard Barrett, the full-back from Ballina Stevenage. Bernard Barrett, he was a sub in the Stevenage team that won this year's County Senior Hurling Championship in Mayo. Gets the ball out of defence. It's added to further by Martin Lydon. It's set right back in there again by the Orchard County of Armagh, and pulling on it first time there is their right corner forward, Gerald Enright, sending that ball to the right and wide. So we await the puck out then for Mayo to be taken by Michael Murphy. Michael Murphy, who was on the Mayo team that won last year's Minor All-Ireland title. He won a county under-14 hurling championship medal with Turin a number of years ago. He takes it now. He drives it way down. It's dropped within 55 yards of the Armagh goal. Pulling on it first time there for Armagh is Paul McCormick, showing up very prominently, and he sends it back in again. It'll drop within 30 yards of the Mayo goal. Bernard Barrett is out there vying for possession. He's assisted by Paddy Barrett, but in possession is Shea McCauley for Armagh. To the full forward for Armagh, Gareth Moan. He's a big man, Moan. He drives it in, but into the hands of Michael Murphy in the Mayo goal. Murphy takes it down confidently. A very sound custodian. He gets it out there. It'll drop within 50 yards of the Armagh goal. It comes to the centre half back. It goes off his hurley there, Stephen Murray, and it will be a line ball for Mayo when play resumes. I make it almost 8 minutes gone in this first half as we await the sideline cut. Don Regan is the man standing there, and Don Regan will take it. About 65 yards out from the Mayo goal. Up he comes to it now, a good right cut. He sends it right in. It's dropped within 35 yards of the Armagh goal. They pull on it first time. There are a forest of players in there vying for possession. Derek MacDonald is there for Mayo and Adrian Hession. It's Adrian Hession who sends the ball in. It's dropped within 5 yards of the Armagh goal. And shielding it out there, shielding it out is Kieran Hatzer in the Armagh goal. And it will be a 65. Going off Armagh keeper Kieran Hatzer. Players running in there, Mayo forwards very enthusiastic, and Don Regan standing there. Will he take the 65 or will he leave it? Adrian Hession could possibly take it. Yes, so Adrian Hession, he looks up, the green helmet. Up he comes to now, Turin player Adrian Hession drives it in. It dropped within 10 yards of the goal. It goes in, it goes off a hurley there. It goes out to the left and wide. Dangerous situation there for Armagh, living dangerously. Connection there by one of the Mayo forwards, pulling on that first time. Driven in by Adrian Hession. The Mayo player that seemed to get the connection was Declan Cafferty, Ballina Stevenite's senior goalkeeper. The puck out is taken by Kieran Hatzer. It's a long puck. They vie for possession once again. It's pulled in by Don Regan of Ballyhonus and Mayo. He gets it forward to Declan Cafferty of Ballina Stevenite and Mayo. He gets it further forward there. It dropped within 40 yards of the Armagh post. Out they come racing for possession there. The ball is grabbed by Armagh's left corner back there. Fouled in possession, JJ Sheridan, the man from the Nafiana club. 2 Nafiana men on this Armagh team. On second thoughts, he decides to leave it. And it will be taken, I would say now, by the right half-back for Armagh, the right half-back, Raymond Murray. Raymond Murray then looks up. Raymond not wearing the helmet today. and up and under. It's a low ball. It'll drop within 30 yards of the Mayo post. Racing out there for possession for Mayo is Kenneth Carone. Kenneth Carone there. The ball breaks once again into the centre. Waiting for there is Don Regan. Don Regan tries to get it away. There are 3 Armagh players around him there. The ball has gone out. It's very close to the sideline, and it's gone out over the line, and it will be a line ball when play resumes. Who will take it? Gerald Enright is there for Armagh. Is he going to leave it to P.F. McCann? P.F. McCann is the man on the sideline at the moment. P.F. McCann. Another one of the Nafiana club members. Placing it now for the line cut. This line cut is about 25 yards out from the Mayo goals. P.F. McCann to take it. A right-handed strike by McCann. It's a good strike, a dangerous one right deep into Mayo territory. Don Regan rises for Mayo. The ball breaks again, however. Bernard Barrett is in there. Paddy Barrett is in there. Don Regan calls for it. Referee calling for a free out there, for a foul there on Mayo's fullback, Bernard Barrett. This free will be taken by their left cornerback, Anthony Golden. He's a big man, Anthony Golden, from the Ballina Stephenites club. His brother Kenneth plays for the senior team. Anthony is a substitute on that Ballina Stephenites senior team. It's Paul McCormick once again there for Armagh, driving it right in to the Mayo half-back line. They pull on it first time in there. The referee calling back play, however, and awarding a free into Armagh there for a foul on their right corner forward there, or right half forward, brother Conor Breen. So it will be a free then to Armagh. This free to be taken by Paul McCormick. It's 35 yards out, dead straight in front of the post. Here he comes now, he sends it in. It's taken down there under his own post there. But it's gone. That ball has gone to the back of the net. It slipped off a Mayo defender's Hurley there as they went for it there. One of the players pulling on it first time, but the ball has gone into the back of the net and the sides are level. Armagh a goal, Mayo a goal. The green flag going up there from the umpire after 10 minutes play in this first half. The puck out then is taken quickly by Mayo goalkeeper Michael Murphy. It's a long puck, a huge puck by Murphy. Adrian Hessian is in possession for Mayo. The green helmeted Hessian drives it in now. It's dropped at 20 yards of the Armagh post. It's pulled on there first time by Mayo's Declan Cafferty, but somehow Armagh's JJ Sheridan gets it out of defence and he drops it right up there. Coming out for this Gareth Moan for Armagh. He is the beating of Martin Lydon on this occasion. Gareth Moan in possession. He turns on the Cusack stand side of the field. He's fouled in possession and it will be a free to Armagh. A free then to Armagh. Gareth Moan fouled there in possession. Racing back there to take up his position there for Mayo is their centre fielder Shane Sweeney. Shane Sweeney, another Ballina Stephenites man. So it will be a free to Armagh. This free about 40 yards out, about 15 yards in for the Cusack stand sideline. It's taken by Paul McCormick. He drives it in and drives it unerringly over the bar. Score. Armagh 1-1. Mayo a goal. 11 minutes. First half. We await the puck out for Mayo goalkeeper Michael Murphy. Michael wearing the green cap today to keep the sun out of the eyes. The sun shining. A half an hour ago it was very dull here. The sun has come out since and has maintained itself. Better, if anything, on a blustery day here in Croke Park, an autumnal afternoon as Armagh go on the attack once again. The ball is driven in there and it comes to Gareth Moan. Gareth Moan gets the ball forward there to Lee McCreevy. Lee McCreevy's shot is half blocked down. Don Regan is there for Mayo and Kenneth Carone in turn. Kenneth Carone makes the connection and gets it down to Kieran Conroy. It goes off Kieran Conroy's Hurley as he tried to on the Hogan stand side of the field, about and it will be taken by the left cornerback JJ Sheridan. Sheridan comes up with it now. It's a good cut, a high one. It's eye off the ball there somehow by Shane Sweeney. He had it, but he took his eye off it and it broke for P.F. McCann of Armagh. McCann switches wings on this occasion, sending it out to the Cusack stand side of the field. They vie once again for possession. Gareth Moan is there for Armagh, as is Gerald Enright. Gerald Enright gets it in there. Racing out for there is Paul McKernan from the Cahoolians club. McKernan fails to hold it. That ball has gone out over the sideline and it will be a line ball when play resumes. The line ball to be taken by Paul McCormick, the more prominent of the Armagh midfielders over this first 10 minutes or so. Paul McCormick standing there. It'll be a right-handed strike for McCormick, wearing the white helmet today. Armagh 1-1, Mayo a goal. So the cut is taken then by Paul McCormick, but it's gone out over the sideline again, and it will be another line ball. 11 minutes gone in this first half. Paul McCormick, he's gained about 10 yards on this occasion. Going off for Mayo Hurley. Paul McCormick then, he looks up. And up he comes to now, puts the hurley under the slitter, sends it in from 40 yards, sends it to the left and wide. And it is, as you were, Mayo a goal, Armagh 1-1. As we await the puck out once again from Michael Murphy in the Mayo goal. Michael Murphy, coolness personified, wearing the red jersey. Up he comes to it now. It's a good puck out once again from Michael Murphy on the Cusick stand side of the field. Up they go for possession. It's grabbed. Shane Sweeney goes for there, but it's not taken by Shane Sweeney because P.F. McCann is there for Armagh to Paul McCormick. McCormick switches wings this time, sitting it across into the centre. They vie once again for possession. Paddy Barrett is there for Mayo. Paddy Barrett trying to cut out the imminent danger there. P.F. McCann is there for Armagh again. A chop down on the hands of P.F. McCann, and it will be a free to Armagh. This free, I would say, about 45 yards out, and a chance for the free taker Paul McCormick to put a little bit more daylight between the teams. Armagh started slowly. They seem to have settled a little better over the last few minutes. Michael Murphy, the Mayo goalkeeper, directing his backs. So up he comes to it now. Paul McCormick sends it in high and sends it over the bar. A well taken score by Paul McCormick. Armagh 1-2, Mayo a goal. We await the puck out once again then for Mayo goalkeeper Michael Murphy. Murphy there with the slitter in the hand. Plays with the Turin club, has gone to Knock National School, won a County National Schools medal, coming a month skull with Knock under the tutelage of Jackie Coyne. Good hurling ability from Murphy as Armagh go on the attack once again. The ball comes to their number 15 there, Lee McCreevy. Lee McCreevy's shot is half blocked down by Kenneth Caron, who showed good positional sense there to get that ball out of defence, but it breaks once again for the Armagh right half forward Conor Breen. Breen gets it in now, a high ball sent in there by Paul McKiernan, but the ball has gone to the top of the roof of the Nally stand and bounces down now over the end line, and when play resumes it will be a puck out to Mayo. We make it almost 15 minutes gone here in this first half, the first quarter coming to a conclusion. Armagh a goal and 2, Mayo a goal. Another marvellous puck out from Michael Murphy. It's dropped right into the heart of the Armagh half back line, but Paul McCormick, he seems to be everywhere for Armagh today. The ubiquitous McCormick is in possession. He's strongly challenged there by Declan Cafferty of Mayo, subsequently fouled by Cafferty, and it will be a free to Armagh. McCormick juggling the ball on the hurley there, decides not to take this one. It's going to be left to the Armagh right half back, Raymond Murray. Raymond Murray then preparing to take it. About 65 yards out, Murray looks up at the post. The All-Ireland Minor Hurling Division C final here in Bork and Croquig. Raymond Murray takes it now. He sends it in. It's always going to the right, however. Can it be kept in play? Mayo centre half back Paddy Barrett is out there, and Liam Golden, the left corner back, is there, or Anthony Golden, the left corner back, is there as well. The ball is pulled on first time by Martin Lydon of Mayo. It'll drop around centre field on the Cusick stand side. Out there for Armagh is Gerald Enright. Gerald Enright is challenged there by Mayo's Shane Sweeney. Shane Sweeney, Martin Lydon pulls it at first time for Mayo, getting it out very close to the sideline on the Cusick stand side of the field. Paul McCormick is there for Armagh to send it right back in again. It's a dangerous ball, a first time pull there by the Armagh full forward Gareth Moan, but the ball has gone to the left and wide. And so the score remains Armagh a goal and 2, Mayo a goal, as we await the puck out from Michael Murphy. Mayo playing with the assistance of the breeze in this first half. Michael Murphy will take the puck out now. Not as long on this occasion, but it's still a very good puck out for a minor goalkeeper. The ball is pulled on first time by Kieran Conroy of Mayo, getting it up into the Mayo half forward line. Derek McDonald is there for Belmullet, but coming out first to it for Armagh is their full-back Keelan McShane. McShane clears it there out of defence, up on the very close to the side of the Cusick stand side of the field. Gerald Enright for Armagh. He sends it in there practically on the side, and as he sent that ball in, a dangerous ball. Michael Murphy bats it down in front of his own goal, but comes out to Gareth Moan. Moan's shot is half blocked down there by the Mayo fullback Bernard Barrett. Murphy tries to clear his line there. Michael Murphy, his shot is half blocked down in turn, and the ball has gone out for a 65. A 65 then to Armagh, exerting the greater pressure in those early stages of the game. Will Paul McCormick take it once again? The linesman indicating a 65, an umpire in turn, linesman taking his position from where the umpire indicated the 65 to be taken. Referee Christy Byrne issuing the instructions there. He doesn't want them to spend all day over it. So the 65 will be taken by Raymond Murray. Raymond Murray then for Armagh. He looks up at the posts as Armagh bidding for a double here today. Can Mayo thwart them as Raymond Murray now takes it? He sends it in. It's got the distance. Has it got the accuracy? It'll drop under the Mayo post. Don Regan bats it down once again for Mayo. There's 3 or 4 Armagh players there. Kennedy got Anthony Golden. Bernard Barrett eventually gets it out there for Mayo to his right half forward, Declan Cafferty. Cafferty is challenged by Martin McArdle. Cafferty pulls on it first time. The ball has gone out over the sideline and it will be a line ball to Armagh once play resumes on the Hogan stand side of the field, about 50 yards out from the Mayo posts. Mayo not showing the same rhythm as they showed in the semi-finals so far against Tyrone. So the line ball will be taken by Paul McCormick. He drives it in. It's not a very long one. And it's taken by Kieran Conroy of Mayo. He's robbed by P.F. McCann of Armagh. McCann's shot is half blocked down and turned by Conroy. Don Regan rises there and Anthony Golden for Mayo. It's grabbed by Paddy Barrett from Belmullet and Mayo. Paddy Barrett getting the ball out. One of 3 Belmullet players of this Mayo team. But somehow he's dispossessed there and it's grabbed by Armagh's right half forward Conor Breen. Driving it into Gareth Moan. And Moan takes his point. He's causing a lot of problems in there, Gareth Moan. The man from the Law of Jarrett Club. He's a big man. He creates a little bit of excitement every time he wins possession there, causing a few problems for the Mayo defence. Turning there, pulling it, taking that ball out of the air, turning first time and sending it over the bar. So it's Armagh a goal and 3 points, Mayo a goal. I make it 19 minutes gone in this first half as Armagh go on the attack once again. The ball is driven right up there again by Raymond Murray. Raymond Murray for Armagh into the Mayo half-back line. It comes to the Armagh centre-half forward, Paul McKernan, and Paul McKernan takes his point. Armagh's first time striking is beginning to pay off here at the moment. Armagh 1 goal and 4 points, Mayo a goal after almost 20 minutes play here in the first half in Bork and Croker. We await the puck out from Michael Murphy. A huge puck out from Murphy. It'll drop within 35 yards of the Mayo goal, of the Armagh goal rather. Adrian Hessian rises for Mayo. He gets his hand to it, but the ball is pulled away from him by Paul McCormick of Armagh and he sends it out to the Cusick stand side of the field. It'll drop within 50 yards and 40 yards of the Mayo post. It's taken down there by Gerald Enright for Armagh. Enright sends it a high ball, but Michael Murphy had his eye on it all the way in the Mayo goal. 2 Armagh men players around him, including Gareth Moan, but Michael Murphy gets it out and sends it out over the sideline under considerable pressure there, the Mayo custodian. But he gets his clearance in, but it goes out over the sideline and it will be a line ball for Armagh. Who will take it? Will Paul McCormick take it? He's certainly standing there anyway. This will be about 25 yards out from the Mayo posts. So Paul McCormick will take it. McCormick looks up. He's leaving it to P.F. McCann. McCann takes it now for Armagh, driving it right in there. Don Regan once again gets his hurley to it some way. There, back, helping his own back line for Mayo is John Tighe, the captain. John Tighe gets it out, not very far. Martin Lydon is there for Mayo. Gareth Moan is there for Armagh. The ball has gone out to the left and wide. And the scoreline is as you were. Armagh, 1 goal and 4 points. Mayo a goal. So we await the puck out once again from Michael Murphy in the Mayo goal. Michael Murphy now standing well back. Drives it over to the Cusick stand side of the field on this occasion and drop within 45 yards of the Armagh post. There for it is Shane Sweeney of Mayo. It's knocked away from Sweeney, however, and it comes into the path of P.F. McCann for Armagh. McCann gets it up there to Liam McCreevy. Liam McCreevy from 40 yards sitting in a very dangerous ball. It eludes Mayo goalkeeper Michael Murphy and comes there to Gerald Enright. Gerald Enright shot is half blocked down there by Paddy Barrett, the Mayo centre half back. A timely interception there by Barrett. The ball has gone out over the line for a 65. So this must be Armagh's third 65 of the game. The linesman running in to indicate the position from which he should be taken, and Paul McCormick now is the man. Hurley down by the side. He looks up wearing the white helmet. Christy Byrne, the referee from Wicklow, gives the signal, and Paul McCormick takes it now. It's certainly got the distance and it's got the accuracy. A superbly taken point by Paul McCormick of Armagh. Armagh 1 goal and 5 points. Mayo a goal. More fluidity about the Armagh play so far. More direct route to goal, taking their opportunities as they arise. The puck out once again from Michael Murphy is a huge puck out. The Mayo half forwards vie for possession there. Don Regan is down to assist them, but the ball breaks there to Armagh's Shea McCauley. Shea McCauley up along the Cusick stand side of the field to Paul McKernan. Paul McKernan is challenged by Paddy Barrett, but he gets the ball forward there into Liam McCreevy. Michael Murphy is quite happy to shield the ball out over the end line. Good anticipation there by Murphy. The ball going out over the line and wide, and it will be a puck out for Mayo once play resumes. Michael Murphy juggling the sliotar on the hurley, waiting for the referee's signal. He gets it now and he takes the puck out. It's high in the air. It'll drop within 50 yards of the Armagh post. A timely interception there by Armagh's left half back Mark McArdle. The ball has gone out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball for Mayo, I would think, when play resumes. Or will it be a linesman ball? It's going to be a linesman's ball, despite some protestations. A linesman's ball, a first-time pull there. The ball breaks for Mayo to their captain, John Tighe. John Tighe tried to get it to Kieran Conroy, but P.F. McCann is there for Armagh. McCann drives forward now on the solo. He's still soloing his way through the Mayo defence. It's a great run by McCann, still in possession, and he finishes it by sending it over the bar. Turning to his left there, striking confidently and striking between the posts. Armagh a goal and 6 points, Mayo a goal. Mayo assisted by whatever breeze there is in this first half. As the sun continues to illuminate on Crow Park, the puck out is taken then by Mayo goalkeeper Martin Murphy, by far the busier, Michael Murphy, by far the busier of the two goalkeepers in this first half. It's sent back in again there by Armagh's right half back Raymond Murray. The ball comes to Gerald Enright. Gerald Enright, a low ball forward, a testing ball, but once again Michael Murphy is quite happy to let that ball go out over the end line and wide. And Michael Murphy retrieving the ball now, ready to take the puck out, waits for the signal of referee Christy Byrne. There are 23 minutes gone in this first half as he await the puck out once again from Michael Murphy. It'll drop about 40 yards from the Armagh post. It's pulled on there by John Tighe for Mayo. John Tighe helped by Adrian Hession. It comes now to Shane Sweeney. Shane Sweeney for Mayo, but Raymond Murray is there for Armagh, and Raymond Dempsey up along the right wing. Cusick stands side of the field, and it comes to Conor Breen of Armagh. Conor Breen sends it in high and sends it to the right and wide. And the scoreline remains as you were. Armagh a goal and 6, Mayo a goal. Michael Murphy calling for the ball there. He's a man in a hurry now as he prepares to take this puck out. Michael Murphy now on the left-hand side of the post on this occasion takes it now, not as long, high in the air. The ball breaks there. Now Hession is in there, and Declan Cafferty pulls it, but once again an Armagh man gets in the way, and the Orchard County go back into attack with JJ Sheridan. JJ Sheridan, a right-handed strike there for Armagh, over to the right wing. Gerald Enright and Gareth Mona there for Armagh. Conor Breen is the man who wins possession for them. Conor Breen gets the ball forward there to his left half forward there for Armagh, Shea McCauley trying to make ground, but he's robbed there. He's robbed by Mayo's fullback Bernard Barrett. Bernard Barrett gets the ball out of defence. He's assisted by Kenneth Carone. Kenneth Carone did very well there, trying to weave his way through 3 Armagh players, but he certainly wasn't going to lose possession. Won the free, and the free will be taken now by Paddy Barrett for Mayo. Paddy Barrett drives it down there. Paddy Barrett getting it up into the Armagh half full back line as the ball breaks there once again. Racing in there for Mayo is Joe Loftus. Joe Loftus trying to win possession. It's cleared somehow out of defence by Armagh's Martin Gillespie. The ball has gone out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball to Mayo when play resumes. A line ball to Mayo when play resumes. Pete Higgins and TJ Terrell encouraging the Mayo lads at every opportunity over there as we await the sideline cut to be taken. Kieran Conroy is the man standing by the ball. Conroy takes it now, a right-handed strike. It's dropped within 45 yards of the Armagh goal. It's taken down there by their centre half back Stephen Murray. Murray gets it out, but it's sent right back in there again, and pulling at it first time for Mayo is Shane Sweeney. An overheld pull, but the ball has gone to the right and wide. Shane Sweeney had the right idea. If he had made a firm connection, it could have caused real problems for the Armagh regard. We await the puck out once again then from Kieran Hatzer, the Armagh goalkeeper and captain. He's had a fairly quiet first half as things go. Kieran Hatzer takes it now. He elects to puck it over to the Cusick stand side of the field. Not near as long a puck as Michael Murphy, but he gets it to where he intends it, to Conor Breen of Armagh. Breen, right. He decides to go left and sends a low ball right in, but it's taken comfortably by Paddy Barrett of Mayo. Paddy Barrett, the centre half back, getting it well downfield there again. But once again, JJ Sheridan is there for Armagh, despite the challenge of Mayo's Nigel Reap. Reap, the hero of the semi-final, when he grabbed a brace of goals against Tyrone to turn the game for Mayo. That ball has gone out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball for Mayo off on Armagh Hurley. The line ball will be taken by Don Regan, the right half back. Don is a big man for a minor. County under-16 medal with Ballyhonus a few years ago. Don Regan takes it now. He cuts it nicely right in there, drop within 35 yards of the Armagh goal. It's pulled on first time there by Shane Sweeney, but the ball has gone right to the posts and wide, and the scoreline remains as you were. Armagh goal and 6, Mayo a goal, as we await the puck out from Kieran Hatzer in the Armagh goal. Kieran Hatzer from the Love Jarrett Club standing right back to the stanchion behind the goal. He shows the slipper to the referee, indicating he's ready to puck it out. It's not a very long one, electing to puck it to the Hogan stand side of the field. Up they go, they pull it at first time, and it comes to Mayo's right corner forward, Nigel Reap. Nigel Reap gets it to Kieran Conroy. Conroy drives it forward for Mayo, but the full back is there for Armagh. Keelan Backshane for Armagh gets it out there, not a very long one, it's very close to the sideline. It's gone out over the sideline, and it will be a Mayo ball. Racing out there to take it, I would think, is Declan Cafferty. Cafferty is the man there standing by the ball. Declan Cafferty then on the Cusack stand side of the field. It's about 40 yards out. Cafferty looks up wearing the black helmet. He cuts it in. It's not a very long one on this occasion, and the ball comes to P.F. McCann of Armagh. McCann looking for space to clear it. The white helmeted McCann gets the ball upfield. It's very close to the sideline. It's gone out over the sideline again. We await the linesman's signal there. A line ball. Once play resumes, the score is as you were. Armagh a goal and 6, Mayo a goal. So the line ball to be taken. Once play resumes. Mayo mentors encouraging their side at every opportunity. A temporary interruption in play. Armagh, who came through a fairly tough semi-final to reach this final. We're ready to take the free now. Standing by the ball there is their right half forward, Murray. Or right half back rather, Murray. Raymond Murray. Raymond Murray. Stephen is the centre half back. He comes up to it now. He takes the cut. Cuts it in. It's not a very long one. It's pulled on first time there as Mayo's Joe Loftus is in possession. Joe Loftus trying to weave his way through. Joe, son of Dr. Mick, fouled in possession there, and a free for Mayo. Joe had a very good semi-final against Tyrone. A free then for Mayo, and Adrian Hession's first real opportunity to put this between the posts. This is about 15 yards in from the Cusack stand side of the field. It's about 35 yards out, and a chance for the Turin clubman. He sends it in, and he sends it confidently over the bar. A well taken score there by Adrian Hession. Took that one confidently. A good stance over the ball. John Joe Kelly, the secretary of the Mayo Hurling board, exhorting the Mayo boys at every opportunity. He feels that could be the score that could spur them on. That ball was sent in. Armagh 1 goal and 6, Mayo 1 goal and 1. As we come to half time, 30 minutes play. The first half is over here in Borkenkrokig. Armagh leading Mayo by 1 goal and 6 points to 1 goal and 1. But that point from Adrian Hession could be vital just before the break to spur on the Mayo boys. Hession sending that one confidently between the posts at the canal end side of the field. Armagh 1 goal and 6 points, Mayo 1 goal and 1 as the first half draws to a close, and referee Christy Byrne prepares to leave the field with his linesmen. 5 points lead then at the break for Armagh, who looked very confident in that first half. Mayo became a little bit more fluent towards the end of the half, particularly in the last 5 minutes. So at half time, it's Armagh 1 goal and 6 points, Mayo 1 goal and 1. So we're all set to go for the start of the second half. Armagh 1 goal and 6 points, Mayo 1 goal and 1, as we await Christy Byrne, the referee's signal. The Rachor ready to start proceedings. Armagh 5 points clear. Mayo, many would feel, might have a mountain to climb here, but there's great determination and motivation in the side, so it's not beyond them that they could well do it and make a comeback. As play starts, the start of the second half, only a 6-minute half-time break now as Mayo go on the attack. Mayo playing into the Hill 16 end in the second half, and first to the ball is Shane Sweeney for them. Shane Sweeney gets the ball out there to Don Regan. Don Regan, a right-handed strike, getting it right up there. It's dropped very close to the Armagh full back line. The ball breaks again first time. Derek McDonald was in there for Mayo, but he fails to hold it, and the ball comes right back down again, right into the Mayo full back line, from one full back line to another. Mayo full back there, Bernard Barrett pulling there frantically, trying to get that ball out. Armagh half forwards in there, Gareth Bone is in there, Conor Breen is in there, and Paul McKernan. The referee isn't happy with the challenge there on Gareth Bone, and it will be a free end to Armagh. This free will be about on the 21-yard line. It should be a simple tap over for the Armagh midfielder Paul McKernan, or Paul McCormick rather. Paul McCormick wearing the white helmet. Up he comes to it now. He sends it in, and he sends it over the bar for the first score of the second half. Armagh 1 goal and 7 points, Mayo 1 goal and 1. McCormick taking his score there with nonchalance. McCormick, the star of that first half for Armagh, very prominent throughout in midfield, as the puck out is taken quickly by Michael Murphy, the Mayo goal. It's a good puck out against the wind on the Cusack stand side of the field. It's pulled on first time there by Armagh's Shane McCauley. McCauley getting the ball in. Referee isn't happy with the challenge, and it will be a free once play resumes. Mayo mentors exhorting their team at every opportunity. They need some quick scores in the second half. Don Regan was the recipient of a blow there, completely accidental. Is Don okay, the Ballyhonus clubman? He looks up there, he seems to be a little groggy, he's on the ground now receiving attention. Pete Higgins, the Mayo joint team manager with TJ Turrell, is in on the field of play, checking to see if Don Regan will be okay. If Don was to leave the field, he would be a huge loss to the Mayo team, and he's actually receiving attention at the present time, and Mayo could well bring in a substitute. There are a number of players on the sideline there. Who it will be, if Don Regan has to go off, remains to be seen. Paul McConnell standing there on the sideline, and number 21 for Mayo standing on the sideline there, Michael Regan, a brother of Don, as play resumes with the free from Paul McCormick, and that's a marvellous free going all the way between the posts. The white flag at the canal end goes up, a superbly taken score by Paul McCormick from almost 60 yards out on the Cusack stand side of the field. So it's Armagh 1 goal and 8 points, Mayo 1 goal and 1, as Michael Murphy takes the puck out. It's not a long one on this occasion, the breeze affecting it somewhat as the ball breaks loose once again. Pulling on it first time there for Mayo is the experienced Martin Lydon, All-Ireland medal winner last year. Gets the ball to Declan Cafferty. Declan Cafferty at first gets it into the centre for Mayo, but it's grabbed by JJ Sheridan of Armagh. He's robbed there as Mayo introduce some more bite into their play. Their left half back there, left half forward there rather, John Tighe wins possession. John Tighe getting the ball upfield. It's very close to the sideline now. A first time pull there. Shane Sweeney is there for Mayo in the red and green. Shane Sweeney in possession. He's on the ground. He's fouled, and it will be a free to Mayo when play resumes. Shane Sweeney will he take the free? No, he's going to leave it to his centre half forward, Adrian Hession. Adrian Hession, the man who plays in the 40 for Turin and Mayo, on the Dally stand side of the field. Adrian Hession elects to take a low one from 40 yards, but it's misdirected, and it comes to P.F. McCann of Armagh. P.F. McCann getting the ball quickly out of defence there. McCann getting the ball out of defence quickly there for Armagh. Winning possession there as the ball is pulled on first time, and P.F. McCann once again in possession for Armagh, driving that ball down, getting it right down there for Armagh, but it's come safety into the hands of Michael Murphy, rather fortuitously for Mayo. Murphy winning possession and clearing his lines quickly. Playing very well there, Michael Murphy for Mayo, right through, playing really well, giving it everything he can. So the ball is dropped in there quickly. We await now as the Mayo backs go back there. Armagh's P.F. McCann is in there once again, and P.F. McCann is there for Armagh. McCann drives the ball forward. Mayo, they're trying to get that ball out there. Their defenders pulling first time there. In there is Martin Lydon trying everything he can to get that ball out of defence, and we're giving him assistance as Paddy Barrett, where the ball is perilously close there. The ball breaks and it comes to Armagh's midfielder Paul McCormick. Paul McCormick is fouled in possession, and McCormick will take this free. I would say about 55 yards out. Paul McCormick takes it now. It's a high right-handed strike. It comes right in. Michael Murphy has his eye in it all the way, but took it off at the last second, going off his hurley out to the right, and it will be a 65 for Armagh when play resumes. Armagh exerting all the pressure, leading by 1 goal and 8 points to 1 goal and 1. There are almost 5 minutes gone in the second half. Mayo have got to get back into this, and they need a score quickly, and that's a major score. But it's Armagh who are doing all the attacking presently, just as in the first half. And Paul McCormick, the man who can't put a foot wrong, ready to take the 65 now. He drives it in. He's certainly got the distance, but it's gone to the right and wide. And the scoreline is as you were. Armagh 1 goal and 8 points, Mayo 1 goal and 1. Michael Murphy showing the sitter to the referee. He's a man in a hurry, prepares to take the puck out now. The wind seriously affecting it there, and Michael Murphy's puck only goes about 40 yards on this occasion. It's grabbed there by Armagh's Conor Breen. He sends the ball in and gets it to his left half forward Shea McCauley, and McCauley sending that one unerringly over the bar for another Armagh score. So it's Armagh 1 goal and 9 points, Mayo 1 goal and 1. Michael Murphy retrieving the puck out, retrieving the ball quickly to take the puck out there now for Mayo. He looks up, he waits for referee's signal. A Mayo substitute is coming into the field of play. Christy Byrne takes the notes. Who is coming in for the injured Don Regan? It's number 18 for Mayo, Patrick Frayne from the Turin club. Patrick Frayne coming into the Mayo team as we await the puck out by Michael Murphy. It's a good puck out considering he's playing against a strong breeze. The ball breaks there, and Shane Sweeney doing everything he can to get Mayo right back into it, but a shot is blocked there somehow by Keeleen McShane for Armagh. McShane gets it down. It's very close to the sideline. It's gone out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball for Mayo when play resumes. Don Regan back on the field of play. Don Regan is okay. Don Regan is okay. So Patrick Frayne has come on for somebody else there. Don Regan is fit to resume and he's prepared to take the sideline cut. It's a low cut on the Cusick stand side of the field. Shane Sweeney further adds to it for Mayo. He's assisted there by Kieran Conroy. With Armagh hunting in packs. Paul McCormick is back there again for Armagh, giving a 5-star performance. But Don Regan gets there before him on this occasion, and right corner back Kenneth Carone clears the ball soundly for Mayo. On the Cusick stand side of the field, getting it within 40 yards of the Armagh goal. Waiting in there is Mayo's full forward Derek McDonald, roving deep. McDonald, he fails to hold it, and the ball comes out cleared by the Armagh defence. Martin McArdle affecting the clearance for the Orchard County. Shane Sweeney is there once again for Mayo. He's assisted there by John Tighe, his captain. John Tighe getting the ball forward, but the referee calling back the play, awarding a free there for Armagh for a tap across one of the Armagh defenders' hands. It looks like number 5, Raymond Murray, and it will be a free out to Armagh when play resumes. This free will be 50 yards from the Armagh goal, a considerable distance from the Mayo post. I would say about almost 80 yards or more, to be taken by their right half-back Raymond Murray, the man from the Low of Jarrett club. He looks up. Hurley under the slither. He strikes it now. It's dropped within 20 yards of the Armagh goal. Up go the hands there. Mayo defenders are back in numbers. Armagh's Gerald Enright gets there first though. Gerald Enright tackled there by Mayo's Anthony Golden. The ball is blocked. Golden manages to clear it. It's very close to the sideline on the Hogan stand side of the field. Paul McCormick is there once again for Armagh. The ball has gone out over the sideline and it will be a line ball when play resumes. A Mayo ball. So the line ball will be taken by Martin Lydon, I would think. Or is he going to leave it to Patrick Frayne? Patrick Frayne is going to take it. We're in just off the pitch today, trying to do the commentary here, very close to the sideline. Not allowed into the stands today as we await the sideline cut to be taken by Patrick Frayne. A confident cut from Frayne. Gets it down there. Paul McCormick gets his hurley to it for Armagh, but he's robbed there by Mayo's Declan Cafferty. Declan Cafferty, but the ball comes to Armagh's Conor Breen. Conor Breen sends it in and sends it over the bar for another Armagh point. So it's Armagh 1 goal and 10 points. Mayo 1 goal and 1 in the All-Ireland Minor Hurling Championship Division C final here at sunny Crow Park. Mayo looking for 3 in a row of All-Ireland titles. Armagh trying to win the title for the first time in a number of years. They now lead Mayo by 9 points, and it's going to take a really big effort for Mayo to get back into this game as co-manager Pete Higgins goes in and issues the instructions to Mayo's Patrick Frayne there. The puck out is taken by Michael Murphy. It's a great puck out against the breeze, but it's grabbed by Armagh centre half back Stephen Murray. Stephen Murray is challenged there by Adrian Hession, but he manages to get it up along the sideline. Cusick stand side of the field. Waiting for it there for Mayo is Kenneth Carone. Kenneth Carone effects a very good clearance right into the heart of the Armagh defence, vying for possession, and there is Adrian Hession. He pulls there first time. He's given support by John Tighe, his captain. Adrian Hession is fouled in possession, and it will be a free into Mayo. Adrian Hession, who scored a beautiful point from a free towards the end of the first half, has another opportunity now. This free 35 yards out, dead straight in front of the post. Can Adrian Hession put it over for Turin and Mayo? He drives it in and he drives it confidently over the bar. A well taken score from a free by Adrian Hession. He was practicing the frees this morning. Armagh 1 goal and 10 points. Mayo 1 goal and 2. Adrian Hession, who will be a Mayo minor again next year, a very promising player. As we await the puck out from the Armagh goalkeeper and captain Kieran Hatzer. Hatzer looks up. He's in no great hurry. They hold an 8-point lead here at Crow Park. Hatzer takes it now. Again, it's a long puck out, ably assisted by a considerable breeze. Mayo's Don Regan is there. Don Regan is assisted by Paddy Barrett. Paddy Barrett wins possession for Mayo, trying to burrow his way through a forest of Armagh defenders. He's subsequently fouled, and the bell-bullet man prepares to take the puck. Considerable support here for both Mayo and Armagh today as Paddy Barrett prepares to take it. He's a big man. It's 50 yards from his own goal, a long way from the Armagh post. Paddy Barrett takes it. It's pulled on first time there by Declan Cafferty of Mayo, but back there is Queeleen McShane for Armagh. McShane trying to effect a clearance. It's difficult. He's surrounded by a forest of Mayo players. Eventually he gets it out there. Paul McCann controls it one-handed there for Armagh and strikes it right-handed up into the centre for Armagh. It dropped within 40 yards of the Mayo post. Striding out there is Liam McGreevy of Armagh. He's challenged by Kenneth Carone, but McGreevy has just about enough room to send that one confidently between the posts for another point for the Orchard County of Armagh. So it's Armagh 1 goal and 11 points. Mayo 1 goal and 2 points in the second half. There are 9 minutes gone. The puck out is taken by Michael Murphy, the Mayo custodian. It'll drop about 50 yards out, pulled on first time by Mayo's midfielder there, Kieran Conroy. Conroy over to the Cusick stand side of the field, but Mark McArdle is there for Armagh. McArdle changes side, strikes it into the centre. A confident strike, but waiting back there for Mayo is Paddy Barrett. Paddy Barrett has done well, but he's robbed there. He's robbed there for Armagh. Robbed by Gerald Moan, but Moan has carried the ball a little too far, taking too many steps, and it will be a free out to Mayo once play resumes. Paddy Barrett in the red helmet, trying all he can. The referee awarding a free to Armagh. Actually, I thought it was a free to Mayo there, that he had taken too many steps, but apparently Paddy Barrett had been impeding the Armagh man Moan. Mayo's Patrick Frayne there protesting about that, his name going into the book as we await the free to be taken for Armagh. The free then to be taken. P.F. McCann leaving it to Paul McCormick. McCormick, a confident striker of the ball. He takes it now and sending it high into the stands at the back of the goal, sending it over the bar at the Nally end. Another point for Armagh. Armagh 1 goal and 12 points. Mayo 1 goal and 2. And Mayo need a few quick goals, and they need to come soon. 10 minutes into the second half as we await the puck out once again from Michael Murphy in the Mayo goal. Michael drives it down, playing against a considerable breeze. P.F. McCann waits for the loose ball. He let the two midfielders, Mayo midfielders, go forward. He waited. He decided correctly, but his finish doesn't match his approach work. That ball going out to the right and wide, and the scoreline is as you were. Armagh 1 goal and 12 points. Mayo 1 goal and 2. As we await the puck out from Michael Murphy in the Mayo goal. Michael Murphy elects to puck it over to the Cusick stand side of the field. It's a good puck. It dropped very close to the sideline there. Up go the hands. The ball has gone out over the sideline. Derek MacDonald challenging there for Mayo. It will be a line ball for Mayo. Good work there by Derek MacDonald. Don Regan prepares to take the puck for the Connacht representatives. Don Regan placing the ball now for the sideline cut. This cut about 60 yards from his own goal, a long way from the Armagh post. He gets it up. It's not a very long one on this occasion, but it will break to John Tighe, his captain. John Tighe drives it further forward again, with the ball going out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball. Mayo not playing with the same fluency as in the earlier games. Adrian Hession is out there for Mayo. Adrian Hession there, standing there. This will be about 60 yards out from the Armagh post. Adrian Hession comes up to take it now. He drives it in. It'll drop within 15 yards of the Armagh post. Creedon McShane goes up there once again for Armagh, the full-back. His coolness personified, but the ball breaks nicely to Kieran Conroy of Mayo, and Kieran Conroy strikes a beautiful goal. Conroy picked it up, struck it hard, past the Armagh goalkeeper. A well-taken goal, just above the hand of the Armagh goalkeeper. A beautifully taken goal by Kieran Conroy, the man from Belmullet, and Mayo could be back in business. Armagh 1 goal and 12 points. Mayo 2 goals and 2 points. The puck out from Kieran Hatzer in the Armagh goal. He drives it downfield. It's dropped within 50 yards of the Mayo post. Could Mayo become a team reinvigorated now? The green and red. The ball is taken there by Mayo's John Tighe, the captain. John Tighe leading by example. A good run forward by Tighe in the Hogan stand side of the field here in Croke Park. A first time pull by Adrian Hession for Mayo, getting the ball forward. It's about 55 yards out from the Armagh goal. John Tighe digging in there, but Armagh somehow get it away. Martin McArdle gets the ball out of defence there for the Orchard County into the hands of Gerald Enright. Gerald Enright shows a clean pair of heels there to Mayo's Anthony Golden. Golden gets back, manages to recover, shoulders Enright. The referee isn't happy with the challenge, and he's going to award a free end to Armagh. Anthony Golden will be a little disappointed there, because he would have felt it was a legitimate challenge. Referee, though, Christy Byrne deemed otherwise, and it will be a free to Armagh once play resumes. This free will be about 10 yards in from the Hogan stand sideline, and about 25 yards out, an acute angle for Paul McCormick, easily the star of this Armagh team. Paul McCormick then, he looks up, sends it in, sends it high, and sends it over the bar for another Armagh score. Paul McCormick misses very few opportunities. He's punished the Mayo defence at every time today, sending that one over an Armagh point. Michael Murphy's puck out then. It's not a very long one on this occasion. The man from Knock getting it down there. Armagh midfielder P.F. McCann wins possession. He read it correctly. Gets it out to the far side of the field, looking for Liam McCreevy. McCreevy's shot is half blocked down there by Kenneth Caron of Mayo, and Paddy Barrett is there to effect the clearance for Mayo. Getting the ball forward. A beautiful catch there by Adrian Hession. He runs into Armagh. Stephen Murray, but he holds possession, driving it in now to the heart of the Armagh defence. Up go the hands, back is Martin Gillespie for Armagh. He effects a good clearance, but into the hands of Adrian Hessian, whose anticipation was superb. Hessian elects to palm it across there, but is taken down there by Armagh's Shea McCauley. Shea McCauley rather fails to hold it, and it comes nicely to Derek McDonald of Belmullet and Mayo. Huge support up from Belmullet today. McDonald's shot is half knocked down. He gets a second bite of the cherry. He wins possession, takes it up one-handed on the hurley. He's on the Hogan stand side of the field, very close to the sideline. He's fouled in possession, and it will be a free there for a foul, and Derek McDonald and Adrian Hessian races over to take it. This free, about 5 yards in from the Hogan stand, about 40 yards out. A chance from Adrian Hessian. It's at an awkward angle. He sends it in, but he sends it to the left and wide, and the score remains as you were. Armagh 1 goal and 13 points. Mayo 2 goals and 2. There are 16 minutes gone. We're over the three-quarter way stage here in Bork and Croker. John Joe Kelly, the secretary of the Mayo Hurling Board, and Pete Higgins exhorting the Mayo lads on at every opportunity. TJ Terrell is down the sideline as well, trying to get them back into this game. Kieran Hatzer takes the puck out for Armagh. Over to the left-hand side. P.F. McCann races out there for Armagh. He controls it beautifully on the hurley. Beautiful stick work. He's inside John Tighe, the Mayo captain. He's 40 yards out. He sends it in. His shot is somehow. Paddy Barrett gets back there for Mayo, and Paddy Barrett cuts out the imminent danger. Drives it down to the Cusick stand side of the field. Gerald Enright is there for Armagh and Shea McCauley, but he's robbed by Adrian Hessian of Mayo. Adrian Hessian 45 yards out into the high one and going to the left and wide. And in fairness to Adrian Hessian, he looked up there. It looked to be on its way, but at the last second it curled left. It would have been a fine score if it went over. Armagh 1 goal and 13 points. Mayo 2 goals and 2. As we await the puck out then from the Armagh goalkeeper Kieran Hatzer, showing the sliotar to the referee. He's clad in all green today. Sends it out there to the far side of the field. Hogan stand side of the field. It's grabbed by Armagh's Conor Breen. Breen pucks it over to the far side. Gets it there too. He's centre half forward. Paul McKernan. Paul McKernan's shot is half blocked down, and the ball has gone out to the left and wide. So the scoreline remains 1 goal and 13 points to 2 goals and 2. Mayo need another quick goal as Michael Murphy takes the puck out for Mayo over to the Cusick stand side of the field. Don Regan wins possession, but somehow the sliotar eludes them and goes out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball for Mayo when play resumes. Going off an Armagh boot there as we await the line cut. Who will take it? Kenneth Carone or Paddy Barrett? Paddy Barrett is coming out to take it. Paddy Barrett then. He's a big man, Paddy Barrett, for the Belmullet club. Full of enthusiasm, playing very well at centre half back throughout this campaign and doing well again today. Paddy Barrett then. There isn't much power in that one on this occasion. Derek McDonald is there for Mayo and John Tighe, the captain. Pulled on first time by Derek McDonald, but only as far as Armagh's Martin McArdle. Matt McArdle out of defence. Derek McDonald gets a second chance. He's assisted by John Tighe, his captain. John Tighe gets it up in the Cusick stand side of the field, but it's sent back down again by JJ Sheridan of Armagh. For the pulling, they pull hard at it, but it comes to Armagh's Gerald Enright. Gerald Enright on the Cusick stand side of the field sends it in and sends it to the right and wide, and the scoreline remains as you were. Armagh 1 goal and 13 points. Mayo 2 goals and 2 points. As we await the puck out from Michael Murphy in the Armagh and the Mayo goal. A good puck out against the wind over to the Hogan stand side of the field. Vying for possession is Kieran Conroy of Mayo and McCormick of Armagh. McCormick wins possession. He drives it in to the left hand side. Michael Murphy has his eye on it all the way, but the ball breaks and it's in the back of the net. It's in the back of the net there for Armagh. The green flag goes up. The ball broke. Martin Murphy had his eye on it all the way, but it came nicely to Gareth Moan, who's caused a lot of problems for the Mayo defence, and he struck it solidly to Murphy's right, and there was little the Mayo custodian could do about it. Armagh 2 goals and 13 points. Mayo 2 goals and 2. Possession is grabbed by Derek McDonald, now operating at midfield for Mayo from the puck out, but he's robbed by P.F. McCann of Armagh. The ball stuck to the hurley of McCann, growing in confidence as this game progresses. P.F. McCann gets it in there into Conor Breen, and Conor Breen strikes the ball over the bar for another Armagh point. This is a highly competent Armagh performance, and it's going to need more than a miracle now for Mayo to get back in it. Martin Murphy shows the sliotar. He's an All-Ireland medal from last year when they beat Longford in that league. Martin Murphy to the referee shows the sliotar. Now he takes the puck out after the signal. He gets good puck out against the strong breeze. Mayo trying to get back on the attack again, to get back into this game. They're trying all they can, but it's Paul McCormick for Armagh, the ubiquitous McCormick, fouled in possession, and it will be a free to Armagh when play resumes. This free will be about 35 yards out, dead straight in front of the post, and a chance for McCormick to further augment the Armagh total, and indeed to augment his own personal total. He certainly stamped his mark on this game today. So P.F. McCann leaving it to Paul McCormick. He's waiting though The referee bringing the ball forward another 5 yards for a little bit of descent taking place off the ball there, and this will be I think further within the compass of Paul McCormick. McCormick then, up he comes to it now, he sends it in and he sends it over the bar for another Armagh point here in Croke Park. Another well taken point for Armagh. Armagh 2 goals and 15 points, Mayo 3 goals and 2. We await the puck out once again then from Michael Murphy. A huge puck out against the wind, dropping within 50 yards of the Armagh post. It's taken by Joe Loftus, wearing the white helmet today. Joe takes it up, racing across field now. He has the support of John Tighe, the captain. John Tighe drives it in. He drives it in there, looking for a Mayo substitute in there, trying to win possession there at the time, trying to win possession there as that ball turned there. He couldn't hold it. The referee though right up with the play, not happy with the challenge on the Mayo player, not happy with that challenge at all on the Mayo player. The Mayo substitute is Hugh Rowan. Hugh Rowan of Castlebar Mitchells in the Mayo team. Hugh would have been on the team from the start, but he suffered a serious injury a few months ago and missed a number of the games. But he's in there now on the number 26 jersey, one of Mayo's best hurlers, as Adrian Hession takes the free for that foul on Hugh Rowan, and Adrian Hession sends that ball in there, sending it high in, and that ball going to the left and wide. And the scoreline remains as you were. Armagh 2 goals and 15 points, Mayo 3 goals and 2. Kieran Hatzer waiting to take the puck out, waiting for the signal. He's in no great hurry. Christy Byrne, the right shore, turning around now, facing him and ready to call on Kieran Hatzer to take the puck out, standing right behind the goal. He won't be in any great hurry. Armagh leading by 10 points here. 2 goals and 15 points to 3 goals and 2. Juggling the ball on the hurley, holds it in the hand, waiting to take the puck out. Kieran Hatzer now, the Armagh captain and goalkeeper, takes the puck out. It's a long puck out, assisted by a considerable breeze. The ball pulled there on first time by Martin Lydon of Mayo and the left half forward, John Tighe. John Tighe was the man who made the connection. The ball gone out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball for Armagh, going off the hurley of John Tighe of Mayo. So we await the sideline cut to be taken by Paul McCormick once again for Armagh. McCormick now, it's 30 yards out, he cuts it in. It's going to be cut to the right and wide in this occasion. The umpire's arms are outstretched to signal the ball had gone wide, and it will be a puck out for Mayo to be taken by their goalkeeper Michael Murphy. Michael Murphy elects to puck it over to the Cusick stand side of the field in this occasion. They jostle for possession. Declan Sweeney is in there for Mayo. It's grabbed by the full forward Derek McDonald, operating at midfield now for Mayo. He drives it in, but it's taken down by Armagh's Paul McCormick. A high testing ball right into the heart of the Mayo defence. Going back there is Bernard Barrett. Bernard Barrett is quite happy there to shield that ball, but he's robbed by Garrett Moan. Moan somehow got inside him. Barrett gets back. Moan gets a second chance, and he cracks it into the back of the net for Armagh. Cracking down into the back of the net. There was little Michael Murphy could do in the Mayo goal. Moan followed it up. He turned, side-footed Bernard Barrett and cracked it into the left corner for an Armagh goal. Gareth Moan striking that ball into the back of the net for Armagh, but the referee has not allowed the goal, it would appear. He's disallowed the goal. Gareth Moan apparently was inside. He was inside the square. That goal disallowed, and the score remains as you were. Armagh 2 goals and 15 points, Mayo 3 goals and 2. Gareth Moan's goal disallowed. Bernard Barrett did well to cover him, but Moan is a big man, difficult to mark. It's 2 goals and 15 points to 3 goals and 2 points here at Bork and Crokick as Mayo go on the attack once again. Derek McDonald doing Trojan works as he moved to midfield, ably assisted by Paddy Barrett, who affects the clearance there for Mayo, out to Don Regan, but Don Regan doesn't get to it on that occasion. Martin McArdle is there for Armagh. The ball has gone out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball for Mayo, I would think, when play resumes. Though the umpire is signaling it now for Armagh, even though Mayo players seem to think it was theirs. And Paul McCann, P.F. McCann will take it for Armagh. P.F. McCann about 50 yards out from the Mayo post. Cusick stand side of the field. P.F. McCann preparing to take it. A right-handed strike from McCann. The ball hangs in the air. It's an excellent cut. The ball has dropped within 20 yards of the Mayo goal. Gareth Moan is there once again for Armagh, assisted by Shea McCauley. Moan shoots and sends it out to the left and wide, and the scoreline remains Armagh 2 goals and 15 points, Mayo 3 goals and 2. Or Mayo 2 goals and 2 rather. There are almost 25 minutes gone in the second half. 2 goals and 15 points for Armagh, 2 goals and 2 for Mayo as Armagh go on the attack once again. Mayo's Don Regan trying everything he knows to get the Connacht representatives back into this game, but they face a Heraclean task at this stage now, 13 points behind as we await the line cut to be taken by Don Regan. Don wearing the black helmet today, standing well back there now on the Cusick stand side of the field. Mayo have a good following here today. Don Regan takes it now. A right-handed strike. It's dropping in 40 yards of the Armagh post. It's further added to by Adrian Hession out there, trying to get that ball in. Out there is the Mayo right corner forward, Nigel Reap. Nigel Reap trying to work his way through there. Reap gets it in there to Hugh Rowan. Hugh Rowan drives it forward there for Mayo, but it's pulled in first time by Keelan McShane, the Armagh fullback. Getting it out there too. The ball is sent right back in there again, but taken down confidently by Kieran Hatzer for Armagh. Gets it out to his right half back, Raymond Murray. Murray getting it down there. Getting it down there to Conor Breen. He's challenged by Don Regan, who wins possession. Don Regan drives it forward there to John Tighe, the captain. John Tighe back to Don Regan. Don Regan is beaten to it by Conor Breen on this occasion. Breen juggles the ball on the hurley, driving it forward. Paddy Barrett is there for Mayo, making a timely interception. Paddy Barrett turns. He's hooked. He gets a second chance. It's still Paddy Barrett. His shot is blocked down there. Racing out there for Armagh is their centre half forward, Paul McKernan. Paul McKernan gets the ball forward to Garrett Moan. Moan causing real problems for the Mayo defence. Bernard Barrett gets back there for Mayo, and Anthony Golden. Golden hooks Gerald Enright beautifully there for Mayo, and gets the ball out there to, looking for number 18, Patrick Breen for Mayo. It'll be too far ahead of Breen. That ball has gone out there, but there's a foul on an Armagh player meanwhile, and it will be a free end to the Orchard County. This free is about 30 yards out, about 10 yards in for the sideline on the Cusick stand side of the field, and it will be taken once again, you've guessed it, by Paul McCormick. 2 goals and 15 points to 2 goals and 2. Paul McCormick prepares to take it. Could this be another score for the Orchard County? McCormick looks up at the posts. The white helmeted McCormick, up he comes to it now. He sends it in a dangerous ball. It's blocked down there by the defence at the expense of a 65. Blocked down there at the expense of a 65 for Armagh. So will McCormick take this one, or will he leave it? 2 goals and 15 points to 2 goals and 2. An important block down there by Patrick Frayne of Turin and Mayo on that occasion, and it will be a 65, and Paul McCormick indeed is standing by the ball there for Armagh, prepared to take it once again. Hoping to further augment his total, I would think. Up he comes to it now. He sends it in. It's a high ball, getting a good connection behind it. It certainly has the distance, but it hasn't the accuracy on this occasion. Going out to the left and wide, and the score is as you were. 2 goals and 15 points for Armagh, 2 goals and 2 for Mayo. Michael Murphy, the Mayo custodian, is a man in a hurry. He takes that puck out very quickly, getting it down there. He's looking to get it to his captain, John Tighe. John Tighe fails to hold possession there. The ball has gone out over the sideline, but off an Armagh player, and it will be a line ball for Mayo. This line ball will be taken by their left corner back, Anthony Golden. Anthony Golden from the Ballina Stephenites club. Golden has won medals at county under 12, under 14 and county under 16. He was a substitute in the Stephenites team that won this year's county senior hurling championship title. A marvellous cut there by Anthony Golden, getting it right up into the Armagh half-back line. He gave it everything there, but it's pulled on first time by Raymond Murray of Armagh. Murray gets it down into the Mayo half-back line and turn. Paddy Barrett is there for Mayo. Paddy effects the clearance despite the fact there were 2 Armagh players around him. He gets it forward there, looking for Adrian Hession. Hession races out there for Mayo. He's challenged there by Armagh's Raymond Murray. Adrian Hession trying everything. Keelan McShane pulls on it for Armagh, sends it out there. It's very close to the sideline. It's gone out over the sideline, and it will be a line ball once play resumes. This line ball will be taken, I would say, by Adrian Hession, who's racing out there. No, he's going to leave it to Nigel Reap. Reap is the man there. It's 55 yards out. Nigel Reap takes it. It doesn't go very far. It comes to Mayo's right half-back, Don Regan. It's gone out over the sideline again, and it will be a line ball for Armagh when play resumes. I don't think Don Regan was expecting that ball on that occasion. So the line ball will be taken for Armagh by Martin McArdle. P.F. McCann rather. P.F. McCann now standing well back there to the wall behind. Here he comes up to it now. A beautiful cut once again by McCann. Waiting for it there for Mayo is John Tighe, their captain. John Tighe bats the ball down, but it only comes as far as Gareth Moan of Armagh. Gareth Moan over to the far side of the field, getting it to Lee McCafferty. Lee McCafferty sends that ball in and sends it over the bar for an Armagh point. Lee McCreevy, rather, I should say. Lee McCreevy sending that one over for Armagh. Michael Murphy takes the puck out quickly for Mayo. 2 goals and 16 points for Armagh. 2 goals and 2 for Mayo. Michael McCreevy gets the ball forward there. pulled on first time by Kieran Conroy of Mayo. Conroy trying to get that ball upfield there for the Connacht representative, Sir Joe Loftus. Joe Loftus elects to race across field there for Mayo on the Cusick stand side of field. He gets it in now. A nice strike by Loftus into the path of Hugh Rowan. Hugh Rowan trying to turn the Armagh full-back Quilleen McShane. Gets the ball forward there. It's dropped within 15 yards of the Armagh post, but Martin McArdle is back there for Armagh. McArdle executes the clearance confidently. Don Regan sends it back in again there for Mayo. A first-time pull, looking for Nigel Reap. It won't break Nigel Reap's way on this occasion, and Raymond Murray is there for Armagh, and Raymond Murray sends the ball out as the referee brings play to a conclusion on the 31st minute. 1 minute into injury time in the second half. Armagh run out comfortable winners on a scoreline of 2 goals and 16 points to Mayo's 2 goals and 2. Mayo lacking the fluency today of other occasions which had characterised their play up to now. Mayo got off to an excellent start with a goal from John Tighe early on the game, but after that it was all Armagh, and it was nearly impossible to stop the Armagh steamroller from then on, as Mayo tried valiantly, particularly Paddy Barrett at centre back, Anthony Golden at left corner back, Kenneth Carone and Don Regan in the half back line also did well for Mayo to try and stem the tide, but it was an uphill task. John Tighe tried hard on the forwards, ably assisted by Adrian Hession, but Mayo were always struggling around midfield throughout the game, and that really was the springboard for Armagh's victory. Their two midfielders of Paul McCormick and B.F. McCann, ably assisted by Gareth Moan, the full forward, who caused real problems for the Mayo defence. Armagh winning comfortably in the end by 2 goals and 16 points to Mayo's 2 goals and 2. Still, while it's disappointing for Mayo on the day, one should not forget that they were the winners of the last 2 All-Ireland Minor Hurling Championship C titles, and a number of those players will be young enough again next year to contest this grade. So, at a sunny Croke Park on an autumnal September afternoon, a blustery Saturday afternoon, a sizable attendance sees Armagh prevail on a scoreline of Armagh 2 goals and 16 points, Mayo 2 goals and 2. That's it from Croke Park, as I see Michael Commons coming across the field there now for Mayo.
Thank you.